Hello everybody, my name is Amy and today I'm going to be trying to give you as quick as I can tutorial on how to contour and highlight. So I see a lot of beauty gurus on YouTube telling people the same 3 different parts of your face that you should contour, and that is the temples, your jawline, and sometimes your forehead. I mean, I think that's more for a bronzy type of thing, but that's not always the case. That's not always going to look good for your face shape. So now the ideal face shape is of course the round face shape. It just aesthetically looks good. So if you have a round face shape, good, you can just kind of accentuate those features that you already have. For people like me with not a round face shape, you're going to want to pretend like you have it. You're going to want to make your face look like you actually have a round face. So now I kind of pulled my hair back so you can see the shape of my face, and I have a pear-shaped face is what it's called. My temples are my narrower part of my face, while my jaw is the widest part of my face. You're going to want to take whatever kind of bronzer. I just have the e.l.f. one. It's super cheap. I think this was like $2 for the e.l.f. Duo. It's the bronzer and the blush duo. I got it at Target. I'm just taking this like flat kind of shader brush, which I find perfect for contouring. If you don't have one, just kind of a small blush brush or a small angled brush will work. I don't know where my angled one is, but I also use that for contouring, but this one is awesome for contouring as well. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just loading up the bronzer part, tapping it off any excess. So I'm going to be starting with the widest parts of my face, which is my jawline. So I've already put on some foundation. So I'm just running it along my jaw. Just kind of a slightly, almost horizontal, but slightly more diagonal line. Just kind of blending that in. And I'm doing the same on the other side. And it's kind of going from the bottom of my earlobe down to like where my chin starts. Now this is for when you don't want to get out the different, like when you don't want to buy 2 separate foundations, and that can get a little tricky, but you can do that if you want. There are plenty of more the Kim Kardashian ones. These are just more contouring for your face structure. And then I'm going to be taking, why is that really dark? I got way too much. This is super forgiving though, so I'm just gonna wipe it with my hand. Kind of wipe it off. And I can always go back with some foundation and kind of go over it. So I'm doing my cheekbones now. For highlighting, I would normally probably use, I have this highlighting powder in my Smashbox palette, but I cannot find it for the life of me. So I'm just going to be using my Mineralized Skin Finish in Cheeky Bronze for my highlighter. This kind of gives, you can kind of put it on your cheekbones as well, but I'm just taking it on my fan brush, just lightly. And I'm going to be putting it on the temples, because my temples are my narrowest part of my face. I'm going to be taking the blush part of this duo, and then I'm just going to swipe it on my tops of my cheeks. I'm going to be just taking this just kind of blush brush, but I use this as my like setting powder, so I'm setting it all. And setting it also kind of helps it blend in a little bit more, so it looks more natural, like it's actually what your face looks like. And there you have it. Now my face appears to be a little bit more rounded. Like, of course, this is not a crazy dramatic, like, oh my gosh, I have a round face type of look, but with my hair down, you can't tell. It looks to be more rounded than it would without the contouring. Now, of course, you're going to want to kind of adjust it and kind of play with it while you're working with this contouring technique to kind of figure out what works best for your face. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other suggestions or any other questions or concerns, you can kind of hit me up. I will link all the ways you can kind of contact me somewhere. So thank you. Bye.